Alright, can I be honest? LMMS does not have a lot going for it. It's free and open source, and that's about it. It has far more competitors than it used to. I use LMMS for almost 7 years, and somehow I was able to make some of these amazing songs. But let's be honest here, if you look at my projects, there is a plethora of crap. We know that this tool is hard to make high quality sounds with. If you've been dinking around with it, you understand what I'm saying. It can be buggy, crash easily, doesn't support VSTs very well. It's a passion project, not a tool made by professional developers. We can't expect too much from it. Just to show you how I started with it, this is my first song, Phase Trance. Yeah, I came up with that. Maybe took me 3 hours, and I was running Windows XP when I made that sucker. Oh yeah. But there is a secret tool that LMMS has. Out of all the hard to make sounds, there is this diamond in the rough called ZynAddSubFx. Now before you turn away the video, this plugin is honestly the most ugly looking plugin of all time, but it is also the most powerful, the most underrated plugin out there. This tool is literally its own suite. If we looked at any of my LMMS projects that sounded awesome, this was almost always the main synth involved. So why is this tool so great? It has a very rich sound, it has tons of different oscillators. So in LMMS, there's different synths, but most of them only have 1 to 3 oscillators, unless you talk about organic, which has a few more, but it just sounds like an organ. With ZynAddSubFx, you can have at least 8 oscillators going at the same time, plus additional extra features. And it's possible to customize each one of those individually to make different types of sounds. So you can do a lot of stuff like pitch controls and make sounds a lot like Serum, which is one of the most popular and affordable plugins for people who make EDM or electronic music, but you can use it for all kinds of different things. There's also the extra synths. So there's 3 different types of synths with ZynAddSubFx. There is an additive synth, which is just like any of probably most of the synthesizers that you're familiar with. So it takes one sine wave or whatever your wave is, a saw wave or a pulse, and then you can manipulate that sound. And so you're adding to that sound. Then there's something called the subtractive synth. So this is actually, it starts with a bunch of different harmonics, and then you can start pulling synth and sounds. Honestly, I don't use this one as much, but it is really cool for making ambient sounds. And then there's one called Pad Synth, and Pad Synth is the weirdest one. So this one is really cool because it makes more harmonic sounds. So you can make things like super saws and different things like that. It functions weirdly, but once you use this one, you can make some really rich, weird sounds that you aren't quite as able to do with an additive synth. It adds all like different layers all together and just makes it so you can make big full sounds. And yeah, in this one produces sound very well. So it sounds really good. Like I said, most of the projects that I had on YouTube with lots of views, the best remixes that I was doing in the past 5 years, most of these were done on LMMS. The Greatest Showman remix, my Matthew Parker remix, and some of the older ones. So should you be using ZynAddSubFx? Absolutely, because it's awesome and it's one of the best plugins built free into LMMS, and LMMS is free, so therefore you should try it. Try producing music for free. It's not that hard. And then maybe we can talk about upgrading the game. I was just looking at ZynAddSubFx website today, and they actually even have the plugin available as a VST. However, I haven't been able to get it to work on my DAW in Ableton, but maybe that's a video for another time. If you guys like this video, I'm going to be talking more about LMMS again in the next video. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And I guess I'm on TikTok now. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.